With the English Premier League taking shape in the second half of the season, different players are registering diverse forms. While players such as outcast Marcus Rashford, ever-injured Gabriel Jesus, off-target master Darwin Núñez continue being out of form, certain players are taking the center stage with prolific performances week in and out. Newcastle's talisman Alexander Isak, Liverpool's duo Mohamed Salah and Cody Gakpo, and Manchester City goal-scoring machine Erling Haaland, topping the score charts. This video will look down at 8 African players who have had impressive form in the English top flight this season so far. If you enjoy our content, kindly like this video and support the channel by subscribing. This is another video of African football heritage. Let's go. At number 8, we begin with Dango Ouattara. With Bournemouth's impressive form this season, the Burkina Faso forward has stepped up for manager Andoni Iraola, registering 6 goals and 4 assists in 20 matches. The 22-year-old Burkinabe winger or wingback bagged his first professional hat-trick in a recent match at Vitality Stadium in a 5-0 win against informed Nottingham Forest. Dango Ouattara has managed 25 shots on target from 92 shots fired with a 0.12 goals per match ratio. Moreover, having created 13 big chances, Ouattara has assisted in 4 goals and delivered 122 crosses in his game time. Next up at number 7 is Amad Diallo. This Ivorian forward is having the best form and weeks of his life. While playing for a struggling Manchester United under Ruben Amorim, Amad Diallo was an unused substitute, with previous seasons being loaned to Rangers and Sunderland. After the dismissal of Erik ten Hag, Amad has seen playing opportunities under Ruben Amorim. He won a late penalty which Bruno Fernandes converted to equalize against City rivals Manchester City, and then scored the winning goal in the final minutes in their 2-1 victory. He later scored a late equalizer in a 2-2 draw against Liverpool at Anfield and bagged his first senior hat-trick in 12 minutes in a comeback victory against Southampton. In 21 appearances and 5 subs, Amad has contributed to 6 goals and 6 assists in 50 fired shots and 18 shots on goal. He has also created 7 big chances alongside 34 crosses, averaging at 0.21 goals per match. On to number 6 is Alex Iwobi. Having featured in 23 matches for Fulham, the Nigerian forward, Alex Iwobi has netted 7 goals and assisting other 3 goals. This translates to 0.30 goals per match with 21 shots on target from the 45 shots fired. The 28-year-old forward's goals have been against Leicester City, Newcastle, Everton, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Tottenham, and braces against Brighton and West Ham. With his versatility for Marco Silva's side, Iwobi has featured as right and left winger, attacking and central midfield, creating 7 big chances and 65 crosses. On to the next one is Antoine Semenyo. Like Dango Ouattara, Ghana's forward Antoine Semenyo has been sensational for Andoni Iraola's impressive work at Bournemouth. Having featured in 22 matches, Semenyo has scored bangers 7 times and assisting 3 goals in the process. These star performances contribute to 0.32 goals per match with 27 shots on target from 85 registered shots. Semenyo has been directly involved in Bournemouth's attack, creating 8 big chances from 39 crosses. At 25 years old, Semenyo's versatility has been to play in left and right midfield, right and left wing and centre forward, and finding the net for Bournemouth. His last goal came against Nottingham Forest in their 5-star win. However, he has scored against big rivals such as Manchester City, Chelsea, and Manchester United. Next up in line is Nicolas Jackson. Nicolas Jackson has been Chelsea's main talisman for Enzo Maresca this season. He has paid his coach's belief with 9 goals and 5 assists, keeping Christophe Nkunku warming the bench. At only 23 years old, the Senegalese forward featured in 22 matches this season. He bagged his brace against West Ham in their 0-3 win, and notably went on to score against Liverpool, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Wolves, Crystal Palace, Leicester, and Bournemouth. Despite not scoring in 7 consecutive Premier League matches, Jackson remains Chelsea talisman behind Cole Palmer. With Jackson 5 assists and 6 big chances created, managing to fire 61 shots, and 31 shots being in target, Jackson has a 0.41 goals per game ratio, proving his prolific goal scoring in front of goal. On to number 3 is Yon Wissa. Regardless of the recent events in the DR Congo, young Wissa has been a stubborn sting in the face of Brentford's opponents. This season, young Wissa has played in 20 matches, netting 11 goals and assisting other 2 goals. Just before missing 3 games through an ankle injury, Wissa had scored against Crystal Palace, Southampton, and Manchester City. After his return from his injury, the DR Congo's forward scored braces in their wins against Ipswich and Bournemouth, and later bagged goals against Leicester, Newcastle, Southampton, and most recently against Manchester City again. At 28 years old, Wissa has missed 10 big chances from 47 shots, firing only 25 shots on target, contributing to 0.55 goals per match ratio. Alongside his bold fellow Brian Mbeumo at number 2, Wissa is still effective for Thomas Frank's side Brentford. After the departure of Ivan Toney for Al Ahly Saudi, Cameroonian forward Brian Mbeumo took charge of Brentford goal-scoring responsibility. With this role, Mbeumo has repaid Thomas Frank's trust, managing to find the net 14 times and registering 3 assists in 23 Premier League matches. The 25-year-old versatile player with ability to play as solo striker, centre-forward, right wing, and right midfield has scored 3 braces against Southampton, twice, and Ipswich. He managed to score against big opponents such as Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Tottenham. This season the Brentford talisman has created 10 big chances and missing 6 big chances. Mbeumo has fired 45 shots, with 27 shots being on target, averaging at 0.61 goals per game. And finally, on to number 1, Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian king has been phenomenal and consistent with his goal-scoring prowess in front of goal. At 32 years of age, Salah has featured in 22 Premier League matches, netting 19 goals, and assisting other 13 goals. Salah has been prolific against big and small teams in the league, with his little foot sending cries against rivals Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Newcastle, and Tottenham. Salah's left foot has been deadly, scoring 17 of 19 goals, creating 17 big chances from 42 crosses. However, Salah has missed 14 big chances while registering 86 shots, with half of these being on target, averaging 0.86 goals per game. With only 15 to 16 games to the end of the season, which African footballer in the English top flight will impress even more? How many goal contributions do you think Salah, Mbeumo, Wissa, Jackson, Semenyo, Iwobi, Ahmad, Ouattara will register in the 2024/25 season? You can tell us in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, kindly support the growth of the channel by subscribing, liking our videos, and sharing the fun to your family and friends. Until next time, let's meet in the next video. This is African Football Heritage.